Good afternoon, my people. This is the Mindset Therapy Real Talk podcast. I'm glad to be amongst you guys today. Thank you for having me once again. Uh, this is October 22nd, 2021, Friday. Everybody getting ready to deal with the weekend, but thank you guys for having me, man. And this is one of the hardest segments I probably uh, have to do just because uh, the situation and the circumstances. But mind you, before I get into this, I want to thank everyone for giving me their time. I want to thank everyone for just coming and check me out. Coming to my YouTube channel. If you do, please subscribe to Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast. Please subscribe. I thank you guys. Uh, for the most part, I think I have pretty good content. Uh, as you can see, I'm growing. Yes, I got stagnated with the murder of my brother, his son, the death of my mother. No excuses, no excuses. Please don't give me, because people work through hard situations every day. You got some people at work right now. When they get off, they have no house to go to. You got some people at work right now out there trying to build a dream, but have lost all their siblings and lost their loved ones. So please don't get it to where I'm complaining, because I know they have good people out there in worse situations, but it have been hard for me. I'm human. First, before I get into this, let me go to some of my sponsors. I have the Max Tax Business Firm. The Max Tax Business Firm, they prepare taxes. They have audit protection, credit restoration, and financial education, counseling, coaching program, and a notary. The Max Tax, you can catch it at every major social media outlet. The website is www.themaxtax.com. It's that time of year again. You need your taxes done, whether it's business tax or personal tax. The Max Tax the firm is tremendous. The sisters that work there, they really, they're for the grassroots people. They really get down to business, and they get your tax preparation, makes it easy for you, because they do all the hard work for you. You have you're in good hands when you're dealing with the Max Tax Business Firm. But nevertheless, yesterday it was the anniversary of my brother's murder. So, I kind of took it. Even after these 5 years, man, I'm thinking I done boxed this thing down. I done got it down to a science. But here I am, balled up in the corner again, and just sick. Can't deal with it, in a sense. But I'm pushing through the pain. And I'm not gonna front to you. I really thought, as the years and the time go on, I would become stronger, even dealing with, because really, in actuality, man, I never really had time to grieve. And I don't too much to tell this story. I don't like getting into it, but I think the more I can talk about it with not only my audience, but with my loved ones, it brings me to a better place. Mind you, and I'm just going to tell you about the close family members that passed, not counting, the people that dropped off in between that. So I lost my mother in 14. Well, I lost my grandmother's sister. She was the first one to pass away in 14. Then her daughter, which is my mother, first cousin, but her best friend, like sisters, she passes away Monday or Tuesday after her mother's funeral. She passes away. July, a couple of months after that, I like not even 3 or 4 months, my mother passes away. Yes, my mother passes away, and it's all in 14. Mind you, my one of my childhood homies, he gets killed in the beginning of 14. God bless Lil Mo, you know, forever in our hearts and our spirit. But he passes away. Well, he gets murdered in the beginning of 14. So Mo kind of started it off, but then, it went to hitting close and closer and closer to home. So nevertheless, all that happens. Uh, the following year in 15, my brother, oldest son, get murdered on Father's Day, which is the 21st. It was the 21st of June, if I'm not mistaken. June 21st was that Father's Day of 15. He get murdered. He lost his life, and his cousin lost his life, and another young man was shot severely. Now, all that happened, so I'm trying to, keep myself together, and I'm trying to console my brother from losing his oldest son. My brother, he had two sons, Janelle and Yakit. And Janelle was the oldest. Yakit is the youngest. Yakit fairly, his mom was solid, with him. Not saying Janelle's mother wasn't solid with him, but Janelle was kind of raised with us, you know what I'm saying? So it's just different situations. Both of the sisters are tremendous sisters. Okay, my 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 brother, he's going through the loss of his son, the loss of his mother, so on and so forth. The following year, in 2016, October 21st, my brother is murdered. Now you got to, bro. I'm kind of through. I can't tell you how. I can't tell you, man. God is amazing. So, my family support, my wife and my kids, man, and you got to think about it. They're trying to be there for me, but at the same time, they're going through something terrible as well, because they love the same people I love. They was close to the same people I was close to. My wife been around. She just ain't nobody new. She been in my family, just as well as I've been in her family. So, it was hard to deal with. And I had to respect the fact that, man, they have to grieve too. It's just not about me. So that happens, goes through all the with that, and mind you, I'm in the process of trying to write a book. I'm deep into my podcasts, and all this is happening, and I'm trying to build a network. I'm trying to get content. I'm trying to, and this is happening to me. So at one point, I'm like, man, forget all this, man. Man, look like when I started this, all this went to happening, man. And like a good, a great woman, a great business partner, a great companion, a great friend, a great wife. It's like, babe, I don't think it's that. I think something that the enemy is trying to stop you from doing these things. And just for a minute, I just like, baby, you're right. You know what I mean? You're right. You're right. You're onto something. So, I stumbled through it. You know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, everything with the falling in line. But mind you, my best friend, my childhood friend, my brother, who was, there for me doing, because, he had lost two nephews at the same time, and we was dealing with, went through that. But, with me losing my brother, he close to my brother too. And he like, man, whatever, will be good. Just take care of yourself, take care of the family, man. I got you. November 2017, he get murdered. Matter of fact, I think it was on the 20th, the 19th and the 20th. My brother was the 21st, so he had to be like the 19th or the 20th of November, though, of the following year. So now I'm in between that, I lost a very, very, very close cousin, Tiff, more like my sister, like she looked out for me and my brother a lot, you know what I mean? Just always was there. That's our family, you know what I mean? She passes away in between that, you know what I'm saying? So, now that's why I say I had a lot of people. My Uncle Ivory, he passed away in between all this. So, man, people don't understand, man. There's nothing in your body, there's nothing in you that can basically handle this. It got to be something supernatural. It got to be of God. It got to be something. You got to believe in something, man. Because if you don't believe in nothing, you're gonna crumble. You're gonna crush. You're gonna be out of here. I'm telling you from personal experience. So if you're going through losing a loved one, man, don't try to think about it. I know you're gonna think about it, but go to God, man. Invite him in, man. Ask him to take it. Take it. And I ain't no biblical scholar, I ain't no preacher, no deacon, or no none of, I believe in God, man, through his son, Jesus Christ. And that's what it is, man. It's real, man. I can't even go to start to tell you, oh, this is what I did. No, because I ain't do nothing. I ain't do Nathaniel. God done it all. Even for my family, man, he picked us up and just carried us through all those situations, all those, even, dealing with this anniversary, this month. My mother, now mind you, my brother was murdered on the 21st, went through all kind of ill, crazy stuff with, it's another story. But when we finally got everything together, the evil person made it happen, made it to where I had to bury my brother on my mother's birthday. Made it that way, just to be spiteful and evil. Made it that way. So I had to bury my brother on my mother's birthday, which is the 29th of October. Yes, real rap. I did. We did, because, my family was, man, my wife, my daughters was, we done it, man. And it's crazy, man. I love my brother, man. Me and my brother, we coming up, man. That was like my pops. You feel me? My dad wasn't around for me and my brother. He wasn't there. My mom, she fought, struggled, and worked 3 jobs at some time, just to get us through school, because we never really went to public schools. We went to private schools, and she used to make sure that. So when my brother got old enough, his first thing was to go, let me go get a job right quick so I can help mom, you know what I'm saying? What I do is I go to work, I buy tennis so mom don't have to worry about that. While he was thinking like that, I was like, I got into the street, to help him. I was kind of faster than my brother, Long story short, man, I miss my dude. Rest in peace, Crick, man. You're going to always shine and live through me, because that's what we do. Shine. Cricket and Frog took that through us. Now, Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast, back to the business, because the business needs to be handled. My first topic is going to be our boy, Eddie Winslow. Man, what's up? What's happening? Like, if you read the title, man, is how do we respond And see what I've been learning doing this struggle, doing this beat down, I've been taking mentally and emotionally, because spiritually God got me. But emotionally it's a whole nother, you get beat up sometimes, but you all right, you push past the pain. Look, man, Eddie Winslow, I say the response because you got to think about it. For years, I always found myself in trouble because my responses to the situation. Now people, back in the days, we thought we had to pray. Well, I ain't gonna say we, this is just me. We prayed so things wouldn't happen. But that's crazy because things must happen for us to be built and for us to be refined like that diamond or that going through the fire, going through the struggles. It must happen. But I didn't understand it. I thought God made those things, but no, God wants you to go. He just build you up and protect you to go through that because you need that experience. That helps mold you into the person you become and the person you're trying to be. I understand it now. I didn't understand it at first. So my responses used to be ill, crazy. My responses shaped in my life, even right now. The enemy uses our past to shape our responses to the future things that's happening. He take us and mess us up, and we believe that tricks us so much that our mind messed up. So our responses is totally ignorant. But once you understand and get that peace and know you don't have to respond to everything the way people want you to, I understand I control the narrative, me. If I want to respond ignorant, if I want to respond disrespectfully, but where it's going to get, see, I think now, where that's going to get me. Well, if I respond in a humble, in a more peaceful way, and beat them mentally, I can get more out of what's going on instead of letting a person dictate my actions. You feel me? See, that's what the devil do. He used your past to dictate your actions and your responses. Your action and responses is everything. I'm telling you, pay attention, watch, check it out. All right, such and such happened. Oh, it's bad. You can wild out, you can wig now. You can go clean left. Or you can sit there and control yourself and watch and peep everything out to make sure, think to make sure your actions be appropriate so your response can be as easy as your actions. Because check this out, if your actions, your response is going to let off your actions. So if your response, you're like, well, look, I'm going to try, even though I know we crashed into the wall, I'm going to try to get the best out of whatever's left from there and try to start this thing over. So your actions are going to be so cool and so humble to where God going to open up that book. But if you go, oh man, God can't help you now, because now your actions and your responses then cause the avalanche. I understand that now. Eddie Winslow. I know you heard. And look, I hate to, jump, but we're going to switch this subject right now. We was talking about me, but now we're going to speak about my man, Darius McCray. And if you haven't been watching the news recently, Darius was, some videos popped up with Darius with his transgender brother. Another brother. Well, Darius say they friends. It's nothing sexual going on. But I saw one of the videos that were, Eddie was all up on it. I don't know if he know that's a dude or not. Of course, I know he knows it's a dude, because yeah, he knows a dude. The dude is a transgender. And from I don't know. I'm not too educated on the transgender thing, but I think they get it cut. I don't know. But here's the thing. You know the internet is like fire. So you know what you're asking for if you certain things leak about your, because whatever your sexual preference is, whatever you decide to do in your bedroom, it's on you. I have no problem with it. If God made you a man and you decide to switch your looks and and become a woman, that's on you. Vice versa, if you're a woman and decide to switch your looks up and become a man, that's on you. But God made you who you were. So I don't think can be changed about the genetic pool of that person. So I kind of stay away from, it, but I have love for everybody. I mean, I don't hate nobody, but what I'm saying is the agenda is being pushed on our kids, man. All right, give our kids a choice, man. They don't have to see this right now. They're not old. I mean, they're not ready to understand and try to get some of these questions answered that is going to pop up from when they see whatever they see and they get confused. And confusion is of the devil, right? Just like Caitlyn Jenner, the tennis dude that became uh, a female, a transgender man, dude, old cat, big old tall cat. Now he went and had the surgery and everything. Now he said he liked women again. So I'm confused. You change yourself to like men, but now you want to like women again. So do that make you a less gender? I don't know. I'm asking. I want to be educated on this, not popping fun. But I don't know because that's confusing. I know you went through all this hormone thing to be something that you wasn't born, but now you want to have sex back with them again. I don't know. Well, we just gonna keep everybody in prep. We're gonna keep the whole because social media will take stuff and like I said, you know, Darius, he I guess he know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? We still can't judge him, even if he, did go that route. That's on him. That's him. But far as me just liking him because of that, nah, that ain't nothing to dislike. That's just his preferences. That's his choices. Remember, your responses, that's what get the heat. Your choices, you can choose to respond in the wrong way. That's not good. Dead real. So, Darius, man, we don't know. We just got to sit back and watch. But, they got video. You can go on YouTube. You can go anywhere and check it out. Yeah, it's going on. They got real close with each other, But for each his own, man. I like Eddie Winslow, man. Eddie Winslow, that was my dog I grew up with. I know a lot of you did. So, I don't know. I just want, get some feedback on that, man. I don't understand what's really popping with that, man. I know what I saw. But Eddie had a response to that. Him and the lady who played his mom on Family Matters was like, man, you can't be mad at who I choose to befriend. And that's true. Everybody got the right to do and say what they want. This is why we love America. But I saw it was gaining a lot of traction. So, and I'm not saying, I hate this group of people. And nah, man, I don't. I don't have no reason to hate no human being. Love is of God, and that's how I'm rolling. God say, love your neighbor, love him, regardless of, he confused. It's not my problem. I'm just laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how I'm rolling. Man, this life can, man, this world can be confusing, and the internet only makes it worse. Man, switching the subject right now, we're gonna bring this one to to Haiti. You know, we're gonna talk about we're gonna bring this thing worldly now. Recently, in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, uh, a gang member out there kidnapped 17 members of this group, this missionary group, Americans now, kidnapped them. This cat said he wanted $1 million for each person, so that's $17 million. Now, this Americans going over there to help the people in Haiti. And right now, if you're not, connected to what's going on in Haiti, man, is in the uproar. It's been in the uproar ever since they assassinated the president. The gangs are running the streets. It's burning ties, and man, it's wild. It's wild. It's going on in Haiti and Port-au-Prince. And probably only in that because they got villages. They got villages deep off in Haiti that's probably not even affected by this, but the city of Port-au-Prince, Haiti is. So what do you guys think? You think, they should go in there and mind you, let me bring it back. This women and children inside this group of 17. So, I don't know how many children and how many women, but inside that 17 missionary group, they have women and children. So, hey, I don't know. I don't have that information to tell you how many or what. But what do you guys think, man? Do you think America just gonna leave them and and let this gangster cut their heads off and send their body parts back to America? Or man, it's not funny. It's real, man. You going over there thinking you're protected by your government, man. Them people, like, shit, we don't care about your government. We about to take y'all, all right? If they love y'all, if they care about y'all, they gonna send my 17 million. So if they let the Haiti president get killed, do you think they're gonna risk a military attack? You could say a village, of people. I think, they should some kind of try to get these people back home to their families because they're from America. So they should be protected by the American, whatever, I'm not too sharp on the terminologies, but I do know that's not right. And I want to know what's the plan. Are they going to leave them? Are they going to set it and forget it? What they going to do to these people's lives? Yes, this people's lives, man. So, I don't know, You can hit me at mindsettherapy504@gmail. Shoot me some. Look, shoot me some questions and answers, man. On the next segment, I will answer them and I will read them. No doubt. The Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast. We've been going a minute, man. Not consistent as I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting there. I'm learning every day. I'm getting stronger every day. And they got crazy stuff that's happening every day that we could talk about for days. You know what I'm saying? So it's real crazy, man. It's real crazy, man. And we gotta stay prayed up, man. Because if we don't stay prayed up, man, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be terribly hard. Because I feel like prayer is the answer to everything. Well, you gotta have some action behind your prayer, because that's how God works through people. But I don't want to beat y'all ears up with, you know, I'm just saying that's my answer. For each his own. That's what I do, and I know it worked. It's been working for me. Like, yeah, it been working. So, I'm happy. I'm happy for that, man. I do miss my brother. I miss him a lot. Um, miss my mother as well. Miss my nephew. Miss Mike. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But you know, God must have seen something in me that made him feel like, all right, son, you got to carry this thing. You got to keep this thing moving. And I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that because God has put new people in my life that are amazing, that are simply amazing. And I thank them, from the bottom of my heart for the little things they do. They might don't even know. They just doing what they know how to do. But it be everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Even my son, my little man, he go real hard, in playing his sports. But I know why, because he dealing with a lot, and that's how he speak, and that's how he talk on the football field. He's not real talkative, but on the field, he go real hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm 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 proud of him. I'm proud of him. Even my son that's incarcerated, man, I speak to him probably every other day, and he's changed tremendously. I mean, I'm sorry I had to take this, but hey, I'm happy. I'm proud of him too, because he's becoming a man. He's speaking in a way to where it's articulate as well. He think about his words are well put together. I know he's in the all friend situation right now, but he don't have a life. He ain't gonna be there forever. So I'm grateful, man. I got a lot to be grateful for. I do. I just want to tell everybody who's been praying for me and my family, I've been receiving them, and I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Real talk. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. You could basically say I'm a gun violence survival specialist. Be documented and clocked in a minute. So, that's another goal I've reached, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very, because it took a lot, and I want to thank my brother who opened the door for me. Man, it's love, ain't nothing I won't do, you know. I got to pay homage to brothers at peace. Yes, man, if you have a kid and you may need a little extra guidance for them, man, brothersapeace.org. Brothersapeace.org. You can't admit, man, go to the website, it speaks for itself. Sign them up. Sign them up. I'm telling you, it may save his life. Sign them up. If you're struggling with your kid, you don't even have to be struggling. You just want that extra mentorship. That extra. Uh, it takes a village. It takes a village. I know it does. So, go to www.brothersatpeace.org, man, and it's self-explanatory. Say less. I don't have to get into it, but that program is amazing. I am one of the mentors. I'm the leading mentor. So, and Brothers at Peace have, man, done tremendously. I, I appreciate that program. That org has done a lot, in my life. You know what I'm saying? And continue to do a lot, for me to be able to reach out to, kids that look just like me, that come from the same struggle, the same fight, and I can share, because your story is not your story. Your story is someone else's story that's waiting to hear, waiting to, for a change to come in their life. Anybody might need to hear your story. So it's not your story to hold on to. You got to share it. It's been great. Thank you guys for letting me drop in on you. Again, Mindset Therapy, Real Talk Podcast is here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. And again, man, this is Anthony London chiming in and chiming out. Thank you guys. Remember, prayer is power. More prayer, more power. No prayer, no power. I'm out.